Cool, excellent. Greetings, fellow ornithologists. Yes, yeah, sorry, I know that you, I have actually just recently done a Eagles Flight midnight release a couple of days ago, which was basically just a quick free flight around, but one of my friends or someone asked me, what do I actually think of this game? Now that I've played it and I've had a little bit of time to give it a little go through and see what it's like, what do I honestly think of this game? So you'll have to bear with me, because this would actually be the very, very first review I've ever done of a game. So I do apologise if I fluff this up a little bit, so to speak. Oh, okay. I mean, it's got some good points and it's got some bad points. Well, I think let's first start with some of the bad points. The bad points are going down with the graphics. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but well, most of you who have been following the development of the PSVR should know that with the development of this, they have decided to make sure that everything runs at 60 frames a second. Now, for these games to run at 60 frames a second and to make sure it doesn't interrupt gameplay, what it does is the edges of the vision gets quite impaired. I'll give you a little demonstration at the moment in a sec. Let me just start up the storyline mode. Okay, if you see at the top of this, at the top of the screen, you will see pretty much a lot of the visuals have been cut out. And if I rotate to the right or rotate to the left, you do see a lot of the screens do get cut out. And I think the reason they do that is to basically just so that it doesn't overtax the technology, so that it can actually work. Let me just go back to the right. Okay, right. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, also one of so I am kind of just running wild with this at the moment. This is my very first review on the game. I may not be as good as like Angry Joe with his his green screens and graphics and wonderful costumes, or like Yahtzee with his wonderful Australian humour, and probably will throw a few odd phallic cocks in there as well, as in the birds. I'll give this a little try. As I said, with the graphics, these do need to run at 60 frames a second, and it seems to cut out a lot of the screens. So you do get the screens that gets disabled at a fair amount of time. Right. I wonder if I should do this. Okay, another bad thing that I was going to say, the story mode here. I find that the story mode is very lackluster. It doesn't really potential. I must admit, this quite a lot of situation. For example, this is the story mode that you see up here. It is just unlocking stars. As you can see from here, you have to unlock stars to proceed to the next level, to be able to do challenges, and if you want, all these levels aren't actually a progression of a storyline. It's just fly through hoops, you know, like Superman on the N64, and that turned out really bad. It is just sort of like a fly through hoop simulator. I'll just give you an example for this one, like the first one. Yeah, go on.
Hungry?
Unskippable content!
To move toward him.
Okay, skip. Yeah, basically that was just like starting up.
Years of flying over.
What was that? Did I even start on the right one? Oh, challenge. We should go.
Paris have taught your parents everything there is to know about the city.
And also, as you turn, like you said, you
Each
cut off half the
district
screen.
is full of life. Prey and predators. Dark corners and safe havens. One day, you too will know them all.
Actually, let's skip this one.
Elephants like to assemble around the Louvre. The waterways here are teeming with fish.
Actually, I'm sure it was that. Oh, 1, not 0. Sorry, let's get. Yeah, sorry. The first 0, 0. That was just basically an intro. This is like where it's like starts off.
Other animals have chosen this district as their home.
Yeah. Wee. Hey, yeah, as you can see, basically, although you do get quite a good view of the city and gives you a little round, but there's no real freedom. You just have to, as I said, follow the leaves, so follow the circles, just make sure you dive in, don't crash. And of course this is timed as well, so you've got to do it as fast as possible. At least I must admit, turning is kind of easy, as he said. As I twist my neck around, breaking my neck. There you go. Like I said, that was a nice, easy round, just for like the very first challenge. Fly through hoops. What did I get on this? Yeah. So, yeah, as I said, that was basically like a nice, easy round. But that's kind of most the entire story here. You just like choose a mission, and it's just fly through hoops to do whatever you like. I mean, sometimes it does have a bit of variety, such as collect feathers, or that one over there, which is catch fish. But as I said, it's no real story. There is no real meat behind it. It's just like a collection of challenges. And these collection of challenges where you just have to accumulate star points to be able to unlock other challenges or other missions. It just reminds me so much of some of the casual mobile games that are going, that's just been converted to these VRs. It could be so much better than what it is. Although, as I said, it does get a little... This has got a little bit 50-50, I say. Although that I'm pointing it down with these bad points about the storyline not really being there, and the graphics aren't really that great, to be perfectly honest. Although this does look kind of cool, it's not the top level graphics engine you get for a PlayStation 4 game. I mean, take for instance Skyrim. That sort of graphics is much better than what you would get here. And I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think wasn't Skyrim started out on the PlayStation 3 or something, and those graphics are much better than these. Although I do give this credit, this is beautiful to watch, but I think it's not the design that's holding it back. I think that this has been downgraded to this level of graphics because of technology restrictions. as I said, keeping up with the 60 frames per second, they had to reduce the amount of graphics they can use, and also other elements that have been put in place to make sure that that 60 frames per second is kept tight. Now, like I said, saying these are the bad points. It does have some good points, as I said, when you play the free flight mode, the music in here is awesome. It is wondrous to just leisurely fly around an apocalyptic version of France, where, as you see, all the city has been overgrown by nature, and you fly around with elephants, and well, elephants don't fly, I hope not, yeah, but you know what I mean. Just playing around with the nature in this area, it's quite peaceful, it's quite serene. Although, as I was saying, it is just a sort of gimmick. It is nice for a gimmick, but it's not something that you can play for a long time, unless you're a trophy collector and you want to do the challenges. Now, the challenges themselves are really quite intense. There are quite a lot of these. I mean, I've only gone up to chapter 5. I kind of stopped playing because, to be perfectly honest, I was bored with this game after about 5. But the real fun in this game, for me personally, is playing on the free flight mode and just generally flying around and enjoying the sights as a relaxing, just a little relaxed time off, something casual to play and listen to the wonderful music that they have in the background. But as I said, for those that are trophy hunters, those that enjoy a challenge, those that want to really push themselves, you would also like this game, because as I said, it does have quite a few challenges, speed runs, fly through hoops, try and capture the fish, and it does really push you for those experts. I'll give you actually a show for what I mean by the catch the fish, if I can find it. That was number 5. Where's number 5? Did I miss it somewhere? Where's number 5? Oh, there it is. Yeah, right over there. So I'll just do number 5 just to give you a show what I mean by capture the fish for those. But that's sort of why I would give this game a bit of a 5 out of 10 review. A little bit of mixed baggage. It is good for those who want a little bit of a challenge, but it's not really something that has long-lasting ability, or anyone that's looking for a decent storyline, because it won't have any of that. It'll just have peaceful flights and challenges.
Your parents taught you how to fly, but there was no one to teach you how to fish. Another eagle. It appears that it too has been drawn to the water by the promise of a meal. It times its movements carefully. The bird settles in to enjoy its catch, watching you. Looks like you've made a friend. Fishing doesn't look so very difficult. Perhaps you can impress this eagle with a display of your newfound skill.
Ah, missed them. Oh, 1 star down. Oh, and I'm dizzy. There you go. That is fishing in in Eagle's Flight. Okay, right, let me just return back to the roost. Oh, fine, ever. I can find where the roost. Oh, there it is. Right back here. Now, like I said, I think with the storyline, it does progress a little bit as you go through each chapter. You do get a little glimpse of an ultimate overline storyline, but as I said, it is kind of poor, and to be perfectly honest, I got bored after about the fifth chapter, and I thought, nah, it's just not really going anywhere for me. But as I said, if you want to just have a free flight, enjoy the scenery, listen to the music, I think you'll find it'll be quite a nice, relaxing, like 10 or 15 minutes to play. Or for the storyline, if you want to go through the challenges and try and see if you can collect all the stars and become a 100% completionist. The online free by free match can be quite intense if you do like to go for that. It will require you to have a lot of skill to be able to dodge enemy birds. I had to think for a sec there. It does require a lot of skill, and it's not something that you can just stay on the sidelines with, because you will get killed. But yeah. As I said, 5 out of 10, because it is a bit 50-50 with me on this. It does have a lot of good points, does have a lot of bad points. If you do like that sort of thing with relaxing and just challenges, then this is definitely for you. But not if you're looking for something with long storyline mission or anything like that. As I said, this has been my first review on VR. So I do apologise that it's not like glamorous with like blue screens or anything like that. It's just simply me playing the game and telling you my thoughts on the actual game itself. Yeah. Right. I've been Maxious. It's been a pleasure speaking to you, or should I say filming this for you. And I'll catch you guys later. Have fun, happy flights. And